my channel. My name is TracyLynette. If you're new here, welcome. If you're one of my returning subscribers, thank you so much for joining me for yet another weekly review. So guys, it's been about 2 weeks since I've brought you a new review, and for that I apologize. Life has been lifing. I have been very busy, but I wanted to bring a very quick review today on a fragrance that I've had in my collection for about 2 months now, but I just have not gotten around to doing a review because it's not my typical type of fragrance, so I haven't been really wearing it. But I thought to myself, that's not fair. I need to bring reviews to all of my fragrance lovers, not just the gourmand girlies, not just the girlies that like the fruity florals like I do. I need to bring some other type of fragrances that I think that you guys will really like. So today I'm doing the fragrance review on the new Prada Paradoxe Virtual Flower. It's not brand new, but it did launch this year. And like I said, I've had it for about 2 months now, and it is a floral fragrance. And as many of you know, I do a lot of gourmand fragrances, a lot of fruity floral fragrances, but this is a floral fragrance. And while I am not a big fan of florals, I wanted to give this one a chance because the Virtual Flower, I had me really curious about the whole AI thing. Like, how do you do that in a fragrance? So I still don't really understand, but we'll go over the notes here and some of the main accords, and I'll get a little bit more into what my thoughts are in regards to the new Prada Paradoxe Virtual Flower. If you have watched other videos of mine, you know a few months ago I did Prada Paradoxe Intense, like at the top of the year, which at that time I didn't really love it, but I do like it better. It's a very sweet fragrance. It's a floral as well, but very sweet. This is a more sheer version of that. So you have the original Prada Paradoxe, you have Prada Paradoxe Intense, which is self-explanatory, and a more intense version of the original. And this Virtual Flower, I would say, is a sheer version of those two fragrances. So I want to get into the packaging. As you know, I just showed you the box. The box is really pretty. It's the standard Prada Paradoxe box. And this is the bottle, the beautiful little triangular bottle, however you say that, with the Prada on top. Really pretty, and I'll put a picture up on the screen as always so that you can get a better look of it. It's just really pretty. It's the standard, like if you put this one down next to the original, be careful because you won't know which one is which, except for this one does say Virtual Flower, very tiny at the top, very tiny at the top. Now, before you even spray this fragrance, you can smell it. It is a heavy white floral fragrance, and you can smell those florals right out the box and right on the bottle. So I'm gonna spray it here on my tester strip. I did get some tester strips. I know a lot of you are like, don't waste the product by spraying it in the air, which I like to do because I like to engulf myself in the fragrance. But I got my little handy dandy tester strips here, and so I want to get into my initial thoughts. So on the initial spray, this is really pretty fragrance. It's very pretty. Me not liking florals, I can say that this is a pretty fragrance. It's for someone. If you are one of my floral lovers and you love floral fragrances, this is one to check out because it's not too heady. It's not too overdone where the florals just smack you in the face, although you do smell the florals right on the initial spray. It's a very light, airy, floral fragrance. It's very pretty, it's very light. I'd say this is a great daytime fragrance for like a brunch, a baby shower, a wedding shower, something like that. I think this would be really appropriate for if you are a floral lover. It's soft, but it's powerful at the same time. So it's not too in your face. It's a soft fragrance, but it does really pack a punch. With any of the Prada fragrances, they are really well balanced fragrances, and they use the best products, and so the best fragrance notes, and so that you're getting the longevity. On this fragrance, I got 8+ hours wear. So that's why I say it's light to the nose in the fragrance, and it gives about projection, like an arm's length projection for the bulk of the time that you're wearing it. And like I said, I got about 8 hours of wear before it became, kind of faint and in the background, where I couldn't really smell it unless I really sniffed my skin. So you do get the longevity. It is a very long lasting fragrance without being beast mode, if that makes sense. So it's really pretty. I want to jump into the notes here and then we can talk. So the fragrance notes on this one are bergamot for the top note. Middle note is jasmine and neroli. Base notes are musk and ambroxid. So with the jasmine and the neroli, I really picked that up. You smell that neroli. There is a freshness. And the top note being bergamot, it is a very fresh, citrusy almost white floral fragrance. These are the type of fragrances are the opposite of what I typically like. So this is a like for me, not a love. I don't reach for this often, but it is a really pretty fragrance for someone who likes florals. I think this would be a really nice gift for someone who is like younger, like someone in their 20s, like their early to mid 20s. It's very light, very fresh, very girly and feminine. However, anybody can wear it if you are a floral lover. And I also want to get into the main accords to kind of help me describe this a little bit better. So the main accords are, according to Fragrantica, white florals, citrus, floral, fresh spicy, powdery, aromatic, and fresh. And that is the best way to describe it. It's aromatic, it's fresh, it's floral, and it's citrusy. That's the best way I can describe it. Now, virtual flower indicates that there is an AI note. I don't really know how to explain that AI note, but from what I gather, it's kind of like more of like a concept. So like a concept of what you would think a virtual flower would smell like. And then they pulled those notes in and made this. That's the best way I can understand it, which is really confusing. You can Google it. You can look on Fragrantica on the breakdown and the explanation of the AI note, which is something new, which is it's kind of crazy to me. Like, how do you create an artificial intelligent fragrance note? I don't get it, but that's what this is supposed to be. But I do like it. I don't love it. It is fresh, it's pretty, it's citrusy, it's clean, it's aromatic. If you like fresh florals, if you like a clean, pretty sheer, not too much, but a long-lasting floral fragrance, I would say get your nose on this. Try this. If you have had a chance to smell the original Prada Paradoxe and like that, you will like this. It's just a sheerer version of that. If Prada Paradoxe Intense was too heavy for you, definitely try this and let me know what you think. So if you've had a chance to smell this, drop down in the comments and let me know what your thoughts are and what your experience has been with the new Prada Paradoxe Virtual Flower. If you have any of the other Prada Paradoxe in this line, I would love to know what you think about it, or if you plan on checking any of them out. And this perfume review was for my floral girls. I did not forget about you. Listen, everybody doesn't like what I like. You know, everybody is not a gourmand lover, and I had to take that into consideration. So I wanted to bring something special for my floral girls. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope that you're having a great week. I hope that you have a blessed week. And like I always say, don't forget to what? Always smell good, look good, and be good. And guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.